Alright, so we have another Breaking the LoL meta video. After this one, I think I'm gonna like smash some more ranked games. I've done like this is like the fourth one of these, is it? Yeah, fourth one of these. So after this one, I think I'm just gonna like play through some ranked. But this was my final little idea for. I mean, I've got some future ideas for champions, but this was my one of my immediate ideas. So I was like, oh, I really want to do this one. This is an AP Mid Nasus. This one actually is pretty reasonable to try this out, because normally when you play with Nasus, like the aim of the game is just to farm up your Q, because every time you kill a minion with your Q, you get an extra free attack damage on it. So the idea is just to keep on doing that until you're ready for the late game, and then because Nasus is more of a late game than an early game champion, and then you can do so much damage to people. But while you've got that going on, you're supposed to build him tanky. So not only is he doing a shit ton of damage by late game, but he's also really hard to kill. That's the idea. So I thought, well, instead of going for tankiness, what if I just power up his E instead? Just give him a shit ton of ability power items. Because then, not only is he doing loads of damage with his Q, but he's also able to, he's got another attack that he can use to, rip loads of damage into people out of his, Spirit Fire. Now, I will say that in this video, I actually, rather than farming the Q, I tend to just use the E to wave clear, because I was up against the Z, and Z is extremely annoying for roaming the other lanes, and trying to pick up kills. If he realizes he can't beat his opponent in mid, he'll just roam and kill people elsewhere. While it's great to warn people of that, you can't always guarantee that they're gonna not die to his roaming. So what I thought would be good against Zed is just to use the E to keep him pushed, because if you keep somebody's lane as pushed as hard as you possibly can, they don't really roam, because obviously their turret's under threat, so they can't leave the lane. So I actually just go full ham on the minions with my my Spirit Fire. But if you were to try this set out for real, I would recommend maybe just, depending on who you're up against, to just farm your Q as normal and just power up the and just use the E to target the just attack the champions, as opposed to using it to farm. But it is awesome wave clear. I'm taking Thunderlords because Thunderlords is really good on this set. Because with Thunderlords, every time the champions hit 3 times by you, they take additional damage. But it also counts for damage over time, which is what the Spirit Fire has. So it's a really nice way of getting extra damage on people. It doesn't work that time because Zed manages to avoid it. But yeah, look at my look at the shit that I've got going on with my items. I really needed mana regen because Nasus just burns through his mana so quickly, with the Spirit Fire. Yeah, there you go. Do you see the Thunderlords there? That's pretty good. And I've taken a Vision Ward and then some potions for extra mana and extra, the biscuit potions for extra health and mana regen. But yeah, you see, I've already pushed him pretty hard. And you may notice my summoner spells, I have Ghost and Exhaust. Exhaust, if I'm in the middle and I'm up against someone like Fizz or Akali or Zed or any of these sort of try-hard, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna smash you to bits kind of characters, Exhaust is really helpful because it just when they go all in, you can just ruin them basically, it cripples them so much. So that's why I took that against Zed. Ghost, I should have taken Flash really, but this is just me experimenting again. Ghost is, if I was playing Nasus top doing the Q stacks thing, I'd take Ghost because I think it's more useful. If you get overextended in the top lane, man, look at this, I got this Zed down. But yeah, if I'm overextended in the top lane, it's a lot more useful than Flash to get away, because if someone comes to gank you and they've got a CC move, chances are blinking away won't necessarily save you unless you're doing it over a wall or something. But Ghost is really handy to just leg it, and it has offensive uses as well. If there's a team fight going on, you can just pop your Ghost and chase after people. But I think for this instance, when I'm going for more AP set and I'm very squishy, I think Like Flash would have been like a lot more like useful actually, but it was a lot of fun to have Ghost on this set. But yeah, I've set up my wards now, so let's see how long it takes them to realise this time. But yeah, everything's going well. I mean, my mana's going down like crazy, but the regen's not bad on it. It's going back up quite quickly, so that's good. But this Zed's on like I'm on full health because Nasus is another one of those characters who life steals like crazy. Oh man! Right, I've got I'm maxing E first, as you might have guessed doing this AP set because obviously I want to just be able to like smash Zed to bits. Like, I just want to like be able to do like as much damage output as I can. Oh yeah, first blood. Oh man, yeah. If I had Flash, it would have been good here actually, because then I could have like flashed towards Zed and then like I could have done the LCS flash. Like, I'm pretty sure at this point he went back to base because like he's nowhere to be found. I don't think he wants to take another Spirit Fire. I do the signal to be careful as you. Like, just in case he did go for some jammy roam where he's going to try and like kill somebody. But yeah, I've got 976 gold, so that's almost enough to like buy some stuff. I think I hang on though because I know that I'm going for Morelicon for my first item, so I really want to get enough money for the mana regen item that the two little things build into, and also the Codex for more damage and cooldown reduction. Oh yeah, I should probably talk about runes. The runes I took were the ones that I thought seemed to make the most sense. Well, maybe not. You can be the judge of that. I took Marks of Magic Penetration, Flat Ability Power, Scaling Cooldown Reduction Glyphs, and then Seals of Armour, like Flat Armour. But yeah, see, I've got just enough for those two items that I was after. Ooh, sorry, hiccup there. But yeah, I also made like a page for if I happen to be up against an AP person, where instead of the armor seals, I had scaling health instead, because I really wanted the. I mean, you do get cooldown seals, but they're not as good as cooldown glyphs, and I really needed Nasus's late cooldown to be as good as possible, because his E does have a long cooldown, and since that's my main attack. I'm kind of like vulnerable without it, especially because I'm going to be very squishy in the late game. So that was my theory there. So I decided to do a bit of roaming, like because I'm not under a great deal of pressure in the middle. Like, I've got my little target signal up. Ackley does a like lame ass shroud thing, so she's gonna like she managed to get away. Fiora was like not really like ready for that one, but that's okay. It was worth a punt. So back to the middle it is, where we can try and see if I can do something about this Zed. See if I can like get him killed. But yeah, these stacks are these are not good stacks, by the way. I am well aware of that fact. Like, I should have had a lot more going on than that. But it's very nice of Verdi to let me have his blue. But yeah, look at that, 54 stacks. Like, nah, I would have been up to like 100 by now. Like if I was doing like the normal thingamajig. Like, so Zed buggered off briefly, but he's back. Like, bot looks like they're under a bit of pressure, but Urdu's come to gank, so that's all good. Yes. Yeah, this blue buff really. If you're gonna try this set out, I'd recommend nag your jungler for getting the blue, because that is really nice. Successful gank is successful. for that bot lane there. Yeah, I'd pressure your jungler to get the blue because it's really going to help you. And like, I just took another truckload of Zed's health away. Like that mana regen and cooldown reduction is like really, really useful. And also, I'd say to see if you can get your enemies as well. Get the enemy blue as much as you can. Like that would be especially good against if the enemy jungler is someone who doesn't need blue. Like that'd be especially good because they're less likely to check on it as often. I mean, they could have a vision ward there, of course, but yeah, definitely do that. Get the blue. These signals enemies are missing at the dragon. What, the dragon's missing? And he's obviously mixed his signals up like that fucking thing that I mentioned in another video. So Zed's missing, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he went back to base again. Yep, so he finally got the right signal. But he's on the way. So what are we doing? I guess I was half tempted to like go after this blitz, but I realised that like he's too close to the turret and it's not gonna really, I'm not gonna be able to do much. So I'm just gonna help Urdu kill this little thing. And I get 74 gold for that one, so that's nice. I like that Urdu skin actually, where he like, because he has all those forms, doesn't he? Like tiger form, turtle form, phoenix form, like and it's so cool that like in that skin he actually turns into them. Like, I love it. Right, so Zed was pretty overextended there, so we have a pretty good chance of taking him out, but he's ran back just in time, which really sucks. So like we can't get him. He was out of my wither range and stuff. Right, so we both decide to gank top. Like annoyingly, Akali got herself taken out, which isn't good. But I'm like gonna like try my hardest anyway. I exhaust Zed, so that's going to be quite helpful. Oh, now this fucking sucked here. Like, I was mashing the shit out of my ult button, but it wouldn't work. And I guess I realised that I was either hitting... I must have been hitting T, because I was mashing my fucking ult button like crazy. Because if I'd managed to get my ult up, and which gives me like some extra health, that makes me like massive and gives me extra health, like, I would have been able to get to that turret, and I might have had a chance. They probably would have killed me because there were like 3 of them and they would have just turret dived me, but I would have had a good chance of taking one of them out, so that really fucking sucked. So make sure you're not doing that. Make sure you're pressing your buttons correctly. So I signal that enemies are missing because Zed's definitely wandered off again. But no, he looks like he's back. Checking the scores to see what was going on there. And I just want to like clear this wave off like as quickly as possible. Right, so I didn't know that Blitzcrank was in the bush. I get my ult up this time, so that's good. I didn't know Blitz was in there. Like, I guess I must have either not been looking at the map or he managed to sneak in there. Like, so that was annoying that he managed to like pull me in. But it's all good. Yeah, we're doing this like kind of touchy-feely, like wandering around trying to look for good opportunities to like actually get something done. Yeah, that's Urdu like pretty much fucked. And I'm really not like built up enough to be doing fights like this. I mean, the area effect obviously like can like cover a wide area, but I can't really just like go in and like just smash these guys up yet. But that was a really good opportunity for me to smash him. Yeah. Oh, incidentally, if you're doing an ARAM game and you get lumbered with Nasus and you're like, shit, this isn't going to go well because on a ARAM you got 5 of you after the same minion wave, so you can't get his stacks up. I would say do AP, because when there's like so many people in that narrow space and you're just spamming your E, like it's the perfect way of like doing damage. It really works. As long as you stay back and don't get caught. Ah, Blitz had no chance there. But yeah. If you're stuck with Nasus on the ram and you have no rerolls and no one wants to swap you, go AP. It works. Trust me. Right, so I had a feeling like Lee was gonna like jumping on that Fiora, so that was me doing like a preemptive Spirit Fire there. Like Fiora, I love Fiora when she's on my team, but boy do I fucking hate her when she's not. She's like one of the most annoying champions in the game. Yeah, finally fucking killed someone. And that Achilles down as well, so now we just got this Zed and we're all good. And that's Zed down. Double kill for Nasus. The wins. Oh, and it looks like they got Kalista at bot lane as well. So, doing well. Managed to get my 2 kills on. Oh, so Fiora managed to get herself grabbed. So I used Wither on Blitzcrank just so he can't like chase after her and do like annoying CC moves like this little knock-up or whatever. I mean, I think he did it anyway, but you know what I mean, just to get rid of him. Right. So I have 1,838 gold. So I can actually afford to buy some more cool stuff. Like that Morellicon's helped quite a lot with mana regen as well. I mean, I guess like Athene's would have been helpful. Oh, I decided to go for the Lucid boots as opposed to the Sorcerer's shoes because like Morellicon's enough, and I've got the cooldown reduction. Sorry, not cool. I've got Morellicon like for the mana regen. So. But I still need some good cooldown reduction. I thought the best way of doing that was to get the Lucid boots so that my E is more readily available. Like, instead Bummin took out that Vision Wars as well, which is annoying. So, oh dear. So I did send a warning about Zed. I mean, it was a while ago, to be fair, but I warned that he might be coming bot, but then he like took out the Vision Ward. But like they didn't like really pay attention to me like warning that like Zed might be coming, so that was really annoying that he just got a double kill. Yeah, and here's me doing the LCS Ghost. But like nah, I'm not catching up with him. So I wasted my Ghost. Oh, another reason I like Ghost instead of Flash sometimes is that it has a much shorter cooldown than Flash. So you can like use it more often. Oh, so our Vision Ward's helping us take out another ward, which is good stuff. And we've got so Lee's about because I saw his little sonic ball thing. So we're going for a bit of a wander around. Wow, we're just gonna like totally smash this guy. And now we've got Zed as well. I can finally get my revenge kill on the Zed. Oh well. Urdia avenged bot lane, but I was there too, yay! And me obviously in my super big devil form. That's Cerberus form. Because I thought I might have died in that little skirmish. That is me pushing the wave like crazy. Like pushing the wave to their turret, so they got to like, so Kalista can't just go for the dragon. She's got to like push that back. And they got a good chance to get this dragon. Fire off my Spirit Fire, which weakens that blitz enough for her to like take him out. Oh, it didn't quite work. Yeah, I couldn't really help there because for one thing, no flash, so I can't flash over the wall, and like. All I could really do was just like spam my E. Alright, so it's these assholes again. Like blooming Lee Sin, and they got Akali this time. Alright, so this is going to be Kali down. Oh, I love Verdia. Like he's pretty strong in this meta. So yeah. Oh, I got a little speed boost there. Oh, so Zed's doing his hack skills. Lulu gets the kill. It's like, no, I need that. I'm making YouTube videos. I want my score to be like 10-1 if I can help, if I can possible. So I've been chasing after this Akali. She's out of range of. I thought I might have been able to. Oh, I think I did. Did I get her with that? I think I just clipped her. Yeah, that was annoying. So we don't manage to catch her there. But now it's time to do Nasus things and take the turret. Like Nasus' turret pressure in general. Like if he's farming his Q stacks, like his turret pressure gets ridiculous late game. I managed to take a turret out in 3 hits with my Q before. Like it's like really funny. And we've done quite a bit to that second turret as well. Right, so Misfortune's like, come on, let's go, let's hide in this bush and like try and kill some people. I'm like warding up there because just in case someone comes around without vision and so we can see what's going on. Oh, but I'm trying to like by the looks of it, I'm trying to keep out of harm's way because I am very squishy and I didn't have much mana left. So if I'm in the middle of a fight, I'm just gonna get killed because I'm not Bulksus. Bulksus, you know what I mean, like tanky Nasus. So got a good chance to take out this Blitzcrank. I mean, I want to be a little bit careful because nice. Like Lulu Bumming gets another kill, which is annoying. Yeah, I probably should have helped with the Callista, like rather than. I mean, Callista was at full health, so I guess there wasn't a whole lot I could have like, done to damage her. But maybe Withering her would have helped. Nice chunk of damage there. Ah, so Zed comes in, does his hacks, but I pop my ult and that saves my life. Like just, like this little like after effect thing that goes on. And I'm like, I'm out. Like, I've got no mana, no health. Like fuck this. Oh, that was so close. Like Akali and Zed were like ready to like just rape me there. So that was really cool. That was a really bad place to do that. Never do that. Right, so I'm building the Lickbane by the looks of it. Lickbane, a very important item on any mage that also does physical damage, like significant enough physical damage. Because then you get your mixed damage up incredibly. Good examples of this are Sona, where like if you're going for AP Sona, she does like magic damage with her Q, obviously, but then her physical, she has a passive which when it's up gives her bonus physical damage. So if you have the Lickbane, you can get that physical damage up even more. So basically your Q passive boosted basic attack combo do a truckload of damage. So yeah, I managed to take out the Zed there with my Spirit Fire, but Akali avenge kills, like me probably thinking that I'm regular Nasus, I'm okay, I can do this. Like tanky Nasus would have been able to handle that, but oh, the dodge there was awesome. I even write a message. The dodge. Like that's one thing that I mean MF's good for a lot of things, but that's one thing definitely the Misfortune is strong with, like dodging shit like that. Yeah, look, I'm actually keeping an eye on things. But yeah, got the Lickbane now, so now I can do like really good mixed damage. And took a. Oh, Fiora looks like she's in a bit of trouble. No teleport, unfortunately. I'm not top Nasus, so no teleport. Yeah, she gets. Like, what do you expect? She was on a. I mean, Fiora's good at like. Fiora can like, with her high mobility, can like avoid trouble for a little while, but there's only even so much she can do. Alright, so the one that makes the most sense to go after is this Blitzcrank. And like, he flashes over the wall though, which is annoying. Like, god damn it, Blitzcrank. But Blitzcrank's running away now, so it's like, okay, forget about Blitzcrank. Besides, Misfortune and Lulu have got him under control. I want to like help this earlier. Like, take out some people that matter. Right, Zed's gonna come in, and then I'm gonna like just smash this guy to bits. Oh no, never mind it. I got a couple of hits, but Urdu gets the kill on that one. Yeah, 11 assists. It's like, god damn it, I want to be getting these kills. I'm trying really hard to get them. But yeah, Lickbane's up. You see the pink hands. Meaning that I'm ready to do a super smash with my Q. It's like, fuck the farm stat, fuck the Q stat, because I've got a Lickbane for super Q damage. I just being greedy, wanted to definitely make sure I got that that 50 gold from the cannon minion. Right, so we got some pressure on that turret, so Misfortune does the fucking, like, you see how I was walking back, because I was like, oh, is someone there? Like fucking wrong signal. Like, League players, get your act together with that shit. Right, so we're like, there's pressure on the turret, so we're like, oh, we can definitely do this shit. But then Lee comes in and like completely just steals the dragon, so that fucking sucked. And god damn it, I didn't get the kill again. Right, so Giant's Belt for some more mixed defense. Yeah, 1,900 health, that's not bad. I mean, if you compare my health bar to the Misfortunes, I think she has 6, 7, 8, 9, I don't know. Like maybe like 1,500 there. And man, racking up the goals. Like, I've already got enough money to go back to base again and get something else, like another like mini item. So I'm like, shit. But I pop my ghost and that like, and Lee Sin kicks me away, so that actually really helped. Like, and then I exhaust him as well. Spiritfire dropped. Lickbane boosted. Q stacked for that Blitzcrank, I think that was. And now I'm going to fire another thing. Lickbane on there. I know that Ackley's in here, and then I'm going to do my Lickbane boosted attack again. So that's the double kill. And Fiora like raped everybody else. So we absolutely smashed that. Enemy team have agreed to a surrender because they're like, Jesus, this is not good. And I send a little message to everyone, the hacks, but I didn't send it in time, so that was annoying. So yeah, that was AP Nasus. Now, it's good, it works really well to get that mixed damage up, but obviously you got to make sure that you're not like in the middle of like a team fight. You can't just tank a team fight like you normally would, because Nasus is really squishy, like without any like armor items. His health is good enough, but like you just get melted like so quickly. But yeah, it works. Try it out. Get that mixed damage and go for the overkill. And make sure you still farm your Q stacks as well, because that probably would have helped a lot more. Like if I'd just got my Q up a bit stronger to like really be damaging people. Maybe Flash instead of Ghost in this instance. Yeah, try it out. See what you think.